Leo 30, an unsealed letter. Just imagine leaving a private letter around the house, unsealed, and a friend visits. Do you trust them not to open it? This is the question in the metaphor that we're studying, the Sabian symbol. And the teaching here is all about trust and secrecy. To whom do you tell your secrets? Which secrets are most secretively kept? Which ones do you share more widely? And it tells us a lot about ourselves, what it is about what we've done, what we think, that we will not share with people generally. And it also indicates those people who are special enough to be inside of our confidence. We use that word, don't we? Take them into our confidence. It's an interesting phrase. Confidence and secrecy and trust are all mixed up together. If you're confident that you can trust a person, then you'll share your secrets with them, more likely. And how do you choose that person? How do you judge whether that person is trustworthy? Is it an intuitive thing? Is it based upon experience or other people's commentary about them? It's interesting questions, these. So the idea is essentially that on the one hand, to trust in life and be open about everything, who you are, what you think, what you've done, is a mark of a highly developed spiritual person. You don't think of a spiritual teacher, a high-level, spiritually awakened person, to be secretive and untrusting, do you? It's a demonstration almost of your spiritual station, that you're able to trust. And you trust in others, and there's something about that which makes them trustworthy. Trust is a power, kind of an energy. And if you do trust people, then they respond to that and become worthy of that feeling that you've generated towards them. And if you're suspicious of somebody, then they're very likely to feel that as an imposition or some mark against their personality, and they'll become the very thing that you're suspicious of because of your suspicion. So this is why the highest level of spiritual integrity demonstrates complete confidence, complete trust in the world, in others, and so on. And yet, we're not living in heaven, we're living on earth. And on earth, you know for a fact that there are untrustworthy people. People who will steal your secrets and your things. So you can't trust them, not all of them. And we have to decide whom to trust and how to guard against the risk of having our privacy and our integrity invaded by somebody who has not our best interests at heart. Rudyard focuses on the aspect of life where all of our secrets are eventually revealed anyway. I remember my father was an incredibly secretive man when it came to money especially, but in most things. He was a Scorpio through and through, and wouldn't let anyone know how much money he had. Then, of course, one day he died and all of his secrets were revealed. And very sadly, in a way, nothing that he kept secret was of any consequence to anyone. Nobody actually cared what he had. It didn't matter during his lifetime. And he spent such a lot of energy being tight, holding against the risk that he might be disempowered because we knew his secrets? It would not have happened. And this mistrust that he brought into his life was entirely fanciful, entirely out of his imagination. And this is the case with our secrets, really. The paparazzi and the scandal newspapers and so on do everything they possibly can to expose our secrets and bring down political figures whether or not they're good political agents or not, whether or not they're good politicians or bad politicians, they still get brought down by this scandal-mongering agency that we all pay for. The newspapers, the media, we get off on somebody else's misfortune as a species. It's awful, and it only becomes possible because we keep secret. If we allowed people to know everything about us and took the consequences of that, then we wouldn't have to hide. So this is why it's associated with spiritual integrity. If you're doing something that you want to keep secret, well, why? Why are you doing it? If you're embarrassed about it or ashamed about it, or if it's wrong, well, why do it? Don't do it. If you have a conscience, the conscience is not to act against your best interest. Your conscience is to tell you which way you want to go home. Assuming that you're going home to God and goodness and beauty and joy, then your conscience shows you the way. So the whole idea of keeping a secret is to protect your bad conscience from being revealed in a futile way, because it most certainly will be revealed, and not only after death either. We all perceive in each other much more than is clear from our conversation. We read people. We intuitively know what they're about. Not everyone can do this, and the more meditation you do, the more spiritual practice you do, you get better and better at reading people. And yet, a lot of people can do it anyway without much spiritual work. Most particularly women. Women have got this functionality much more highly developed than men, in my experience. And anyway, just people can see through you. They might not know the details of your secrets, but they can read your atmosphere. They can see in your gestures what you do with your eyes, what your voice sounds like, how they feel when they're with you. People can read you. Your secrets are not secret. The details are kept, but the secret itself is revealed. All of our secrets are revealed in the moment, actually, if anyone's caring to look. So the whole idea of actually keeping secrets is silly, and it goes against your best interests. So the unsealed letter, why would you seal a letter, keep it secret from someone? Well, think about it. Who are you trying to protect yourself from? And why?